to Kyrie FM every weekday from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. with your girl, Vanessa Bruno.
And your Borgia, Samantha.
Fire up your airwaves with the hot and spicy topics that you've been waiting for.
So what are you waiting for? Tune in and tell it like it is, only on the genuine sound of Dominico.
Hey, you know already, it's your boy DJ Rio, and you're locked in to Hot Topics with Vanessa and Sammy.
This is the Booyah Queen Colin XP, and you're listening to Hot Topics with Vanessa and Sammy. Don't forget to keep it expelicious.
Hey, I'm Mr. Cole, and you're tuned in to Hot Topics with Vanessa and Samantha. Get fit!
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Renee Francis of the NYPD, and you're tuned in to Hot Topics with Vanessa and Samantha on Kyrie FM.
Yo, greetings. This is Kofi, your rebel rocker, representing for Hot Topics. Yo, say the topic hot, red hot, just like Vanessa and Sammy say, you know, them girl, them blazing hot, red hot, Hot Topics.
Hey man, this is The Body Shape, and you listen to Samantha and Vanessa on Hot Topics. Keep it hot, girls.
Yo, this is JJ Youth from TK International, and you're locked into Hot Topics with Vanessa and Samantha.
Yo, that's your boy DJ Kobe bigging up Hot Topic with your girl Vanessa and Sammy. Big up one time.
This is Shabin, and you know what I love? The heat on Hot Topics.
Mafia baby, hey, it's your boy Kex Mafia, and you're listening to Hot Topics with Samantha and Vanessa. We taking it back. Yes, I.
This is the Booyah Queen Colin XP, and you're listening to Hot Topics with Vanessa and Sammy. Don't forget to keep it expelicious.
Hey yo, it's your boy Colton T, and I'm representing for Hot Topic, shouting out my girl Vanessa and Samantha. My struggles they are temporary, and my troubled days could never face me. Yeah, they could never face me though. Yeah.
You know it's your boy, Selector Urban, and you're listening to Hot Topics with Vanessa and Samantha. Your topic, our topic, everybody's topic. Let's talk about it.
Good afternoon. What's happening? What's crack-a-lackin'? Welcome to your number one daytime show, your favorite show, your I Tell It Like It Is show. Yeah, y'all seen a new face on with me this afternoon. So let's welcome the new face, and I'll tell you where Sammy hiding. Welcome, Leanne.
Thank you,
Right.
Vanessa.
Well, not all that new, you know. You were
No,
joined us
I
one
was
time,
here
you
once
know.
before.
Right. So, Leanne moonlighting as my co-host today. Sammy is out. She won't be in with us for today, but she'll be back. Bright-eyed and bushy tails come next Monday.
Indeed.
Yeah, all right. So, I'm not telling a little person business. Don't go and ask me where Sammy is and what she doing. Boom. But just know she's all right. All right, so good afternoon, folks. Once more, welcome. Those of you on the various frequencies, 88.7, 93.1, 107.9. If you're locked in on Flow, channel 953 and 954 in Dominica, or Flow channel 119 in St. Lucia, welcome aboard. Folks on Digiplay channel 54, good afternoon to you. On the website, good afternoon. And to the spice, the pepper, the sauce, the love way on Facebook Live, good afternoon to all of you. All right, hey, Anwar. Moo, I see you. Anwar, little cows. Good afternoon to Jeanette Coffee. Good afternoon to hi, Andy. What's up, Kuzo? And Sandra Norris. Good afternoon, Fair. How you doing, darling? Silma Fontaine, I see you. All right, I'm going to pin the topic for you right now, okay? Going to pin the topic, but I'll tell you all about the topic in a little while. So, Leanne, you have birthday people today now?
No, I don't. Do you?
Anybody you want to shout out? I have plenty.
I can shout out my auntie in Bath Estate, Ty Rosa, and my daughter as well.
Awesome sauce.
Yes.
All right, so birthday shout out to my boy Donnie Hector over at Donnie's Water Sports. Happy birthday to you, and to my darling, Mr. Glam Junior Hippolyte Thomas. Happy birthday to you, my love. Enjoy to the max. Ricky Williams, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. And to one of my daughters, one I did not birth, Abby Coffee. Happy birthday to you, darling. You're not on island, but I know you're going to hear about it. So happy birthday and much love on your special day. And a belated shout out to another darling of mine, Martin Esprit. Hope you enjoy. Boy, let me tell you something now. If I had a boyfriend, if all those darlings I showed you out there, I'll tell you that I'd be in trouble.
No, what's up trouble?
You see, that's why I'm supposed to stay single. Fair, no comments, please. All right, so folks, what we're gonna do right now? We gotta take a little walk. You know, we have a few things to do. I heard about Cadas and wine.
Yeah.
You gonna go? Yeah?
No, I'm not.
Go,
Are you going?
I think I should. You know.
Maybe I should.
Want to, but I think I should.
When is that?
Well, let's tell you now. Let's take a walk across.
July 2022 is Cadas Lips a Month in Dominica, and Creole Heartbeat in collaboration with Discover Dominica Authority, Going Global Entertainment, and the Sideman present Cadas and Wine every Friday in July at my mother's house, formerly Evergreen Hotel, Castle Comfort.
Have some fine, soothing wine, dance to hypnotic Cadas Lipso music, and celebrate life over captivating performances from White Fairy, Lobster, Calfa P, JD,
Selena, Lady S, Avia, Triple A Jackson Class, Hixie, Lulu, Roy, and Selman more. Also, Mr. Mix and Prince Waddix. Entrance only $10, and the event will be streamed live by Multi Solutions Inc. Partners include the Lotris Commission, Q95 FM, the Big Station, DG Cell and CCU, the Grand Bay Credit Union, Deepex, We Forward, Heineken Beer, Vibes Radio, Fine Foods Inc., M. L'Agent, TBS Radio, Astafans, TNO, MO News, Val Ferry, Dublin Dental Clinic, Kubuli, Bob and Sarah, and more.
Free up distress, exhale, and party to pulsating Cadas Lipso music.
Cadas Lipso and Wine every Friday in July at my mother's house. Sakai Malai.
Are you looking for that perfect setup for your conference, seminar, or company function? Or maybe you need a low-budget setup for your party, dinner, or private gathering? How about that professional production for your grand concert, festival, or outdoor event? Kyrie Sounds is here to provide you with everything you need. PA system, stage, lighting, microphones, tents, LED digital screens, generators, projectors, crowd barriers, and more. We also offer free event consultation to ensure the success of your special event. Call us today at 612-4050 or 612-1265. Kyrie Sounds, your partner in sound, stage, and lighting services.
Hey mom, congratulations! You've been a boss mom for about a year now, and whew, we are so proud of you. Your little bundle of joy is growing up and developing so nicely, and it's so wonderful to witness. Dutch Lady is here to support you through the next significant stage of your child's growth and development with Dutch Lady Growing Up Milk, fortified with DHA, a key nutrient for your child's brain development and function. Right when those little sponges start soaking up all the knowledge the world has to offer them. This product is strengthened and balanced with vitamins and minerals which supports the immune system of your toddler. You've trusted us with your own dairy nutrition for decades. Now, you can trust us with your children's dairy nutrition. Ensure a healthy and happy toddler with Dutch Lady Growing Up Milk. Dutch Lady, building strong families since 1871. Right here at Astafans. Right place, right price.
Having an event? Get a wide variety of armbands at Kyrie FM. Paper, waterproof, armbands with drink ticket stamps, plain or patent armbands, and more. Starting from 50 cents, we also sell by boxes. Have your event in style. Choose from our wide assortment of armbands. Visit our office on 42 Independence Street, Roseau at Kyrie FM for all your armbands. And it's 14 minutes moving down past 12 p.m. I got it right today. I didn't say 12. I get accustomed, Leanne, because it's like sometimes I'm saying, okay, it's 2:15. No,
Yes.
Vanessa, it's 12.
After 12.
Yeah, we're getting used to it. Man. And, I think even our followers are getting used to it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so share the live, folks. And don't forget to remind your neighbor, put it in your calendar. But although you will get more reminders, we're on at 12 p.m. So our topic today, my teenage daughter hits me. Boy, and it's from one of our consultations. So the lady calls and she says, I have a problem. I want to talk to you and Sammy. So I said, okay, let's have a sit down, let's talk. And she says, I would correct my daughter sometimes, or maybe we have a misunderstanding or something. But a lot of the times it's when I'm correcting her, when I'm talking to her. And, spare the rod and spoil the child.
Right.
The most time I probably do is slap. I will not take out a belt and beat her, but I might slap her.
Right.
And when I do, she hits me back.
And that's every time?
Every time. Well, I watch this like, but two cobbles that demon. So she's like, she doesn't know how to deal with it. So right now, she would avoid hitting her because it always turns into like a fight. A fight, and the daughter will become aggressive and she would push her and the daughter, mark you, is 14.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you if it's a teenager.
A teenager. The daughter is 14, and so the mother says, look, she cannot handle this. She needs to talk about this. She tried counseling. She spoke to the school counselor because, the schools have counselors.
Yes.
So she spoke to the school. And when that child came home, that child threw the book bag at her mother, and she had a shoulder bruise and so on.
But what is...
I know, right? I want to joke. So, this is a serious situation.
Very.
I mean... How do you look at the mother? No, your father died when you were a baby.
Okay.
Natural causes, daddy's dead. All right. mommy and mommy alone are working to make sure that you have everything you need. You want whatever newest device is out, mommy will try her best to get it for you. You know, so you're not lacking in terms of what you need, like the how you say, the material things. All right, she will take you out. She will take you on vacation, off island, on trips. You know, y'all will do stuff together.
So where is the gap? Where is the gap? Like what happened? If all this is happening, she's providing for her and doing what she supposed to do as a mother. What went wrong to cause that?
Well, I think that is where we need to get some professional counseling for
yeah.
that child. Anger
I'm telling you.
management,
Because-
counseling, and a few cool bouteilles. Because Lord knows. This, I mean, we're laughing here, but that's a serious situation.
Yes.
Lord
It
knows
is.
that child would turn back to a sperm and an egg.
Oh my God!
I mean, way back.
I don't want to think because we both have daughters.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what would I do? I don't know.
Now, my partner Salt is saying madness. She would feed herself. Break that hand there. And then, Elas, I didn't mean to make you vex, Nadodo, but I mean, these things do happen.
Yeah.
You understand? They do happen. And some parents don't know how to deal with it.
Yes.
Some parents don't know how to cope with it. Even if, even if you're trying your best. And I think right now that mother is like overdoing to kind of
Probably
compensate for the child's anger.
Right.
But what that child really needs is some anger management.
Yes, because...
I mean, so folks, we want to hear from you. Give us a call. 448-7334 is our local line. On the overseas line, 305-906-6186. Our WhatsApp numbers are 245-2929 or 613-1307. Elas, Andy, a whole plat kutla you want to eat the child. And somebody says, call the police. And somebody says, prison will never miss people. And somebody says she should have stopped from day one. And let's go to that. Day one. You give your daughter a slap because of something.
And then she slaps back.
And then she slaps you back.
What happens? What happens after that?
What did you do at that point?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying
But
to
let's see.
figure out.
Let's take this call on the overseas line. Good afternoon, Hot Topics. Talk to us.
Vanessa.
Yes, darling.
First of all, the child mother needs counseling herself. Second, she need to give me the child for a week, and I sure by the next week the child will be all right.
1 week, eh?
Week.
Okay, my dear.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah. What did you do at that point when that child
Slapped you
back? And she doesn't just slap her back, She will punch her.
Oh my.
She will push her. She will throw things at her.
Oh my.
I mean, there has to be something. I mean, I like to look at, like the whole mental aspect of it. There has to be something that triggers this child. Has to be something that probably happens.
That's what I was saying. What happened?
Yeah.
At what point?
At what point? But let's go to the telephone. Hot Topics, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon, 6.
How you all doing?
Fine.
Oh, we well.
Well, first of all, that's a sad situation for a single parent, eh?
Very.
Yes.
Sad situation. But let me tell you, she's 14 and she's still doing that. So what about 14, from birth to 14? What you have to get to the bottom of that.
No, she started that around 12. I'm sorry. She started that around 12 years old.
You really have to get what triggers that child, that her mother is looking after, her father is there, and her mother is trying all of that, giving her trips, overseas trips, this, that, and she's still. There's something more to that. That's why that child lashing out.
Yeah.
And somebody have to find out why is that child lashing out. There's a lot of these things that are going on people don't understand, That child could get screwed up by some uncle or some nene or somebody that screw up, blah, 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 and then he reacting on the mother for that. That's because of that. So in other words, now, that case, that's a bigger case than we looking at the surface. The iceberg bigger than that. We don't see the tip of the iceberg. But the case is a bigger case, and the quicker they can get to giving a counseling, get some law enforcement to talk to her, this, that, their families to talk to her. Now, call a press conference with the families, man. You know, she must have grandmothers, she must have uncles, she must have cousins. Everybody come together and find out what is going on with that child.
Yeah.
You understand that she behaves in that way? And I can tell you, it has to be something that happened to that child. That's why she triggered in that way. I can tell you that something is wrong, but you don't put your finger on it yet.
Yes, yes.
And it's not outside of the family, it's something wrong. Within the family, something wrong, you know. It's not outside of the family.
Right.
It's within the family. I telling that parent, find out what went wrong from lower down to up. She behaving that. Find out. Because that's just the tip of the iceberg. And sooner than you think, if you talk and you find out that you'll find out the problem why that child doing that, you know.
Yeah, that is
you
true.
Understand?
That's true.
So I just trying to tell people, but she needs spiritual help to her.
Well, yeah.
She needs spiritual help, somebody to pray for her and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, a person that is qualified to do that. And not anybody that comes to foolishness. There are many people that are qualified in that area to deal with that situation. So get help for her, a qualified person to do that with her, to talk to her one-on-one.
Yeah.
The school, you know, the principal, bring her in her office and talk to her and find out what's going on. You must get answers, you know. People say there are no answers. That child, no child will born bad. I am telling you that.
Yeah.
But sometimes it depends on something that happens somewhere down the line. It affecting the child. And the parent don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But sometimes the answer is not far from the parents and around the family. So I asking them, get professional help for that child, spiritual help.
Yes.
And a good person. They are very qualified people that can deal with that.
Agreed.
Because if they don't deal with that child going to be a problem for that old lady.
Oh, yeah.
Down the line. Have a blessed day.
Thank you very much for your contribution, Six. All right. Yeah, I like the fact that he mentioned it could have been, you know, something that happened within the family. Say, for example, there could have been maybe some abuse, be it emotional, physical, sexual.
At some point
And,
before,
yeah,
when she
before
was
she
younger.
started acting out.
Yeah.
Let's say, what if she told the mother and the mother brushed it off?
And now she has that anger or distrust for her mother planted in her mentally, and then it causes her to lash out. So there are many possibilities that could be causing that reaction from her every single time.
Because, I mean, and for that counseling is required. I mean, boy, look at me. He's going to slap my daughter and she come and punch me or push me. Leon, what?
I tell you, red. You asked me that earlier and I tell you, red. That's what I see.
Why?
Like I picture in, like, why?
Yeah.
What?
Like I'm seeing here. Well, my dear daughter, you will never lift up your hands on your mother again. Okay? Primrose LeBlanc. And then somebody saying that's a very serious matter that needs some form of psychological treatment. All right. And somebody else is saying, well, when she gave her the first back, or the first, I guess he did the first time. Yeah, I think the mother thought it was cute. You think so, Bren?
Only she can say what she thought at that point, at that moment.
Claire
what
says,
was going through
Claire's
her mind.
bleeding the faith on this one, because she says that's a lot of madness. Let's take this call on the overseas line. Hot Topics, talk to us. Good afternoon.
Hot Topic, Rivanica Topic, Fireman touching base.
Fireman, how you doing?
Sammy and Vanessa, my two boys, yeah.
Well, this afternoon
is Lily, not Sammy.
Not Sammy, Lily. Lily and Vanessa, that day. Yes.
Lily and Vanessa,
Lily and Vanessa, Sammy not there.
Just for today.
Sammy Borozo today.
Good afternoon.
It's not Vanessa that go, Vanessa. Yo, you see me, you just want to give me fireman.
Why telling you? I love you so much.
I hear you.
Good afternoon to Sammy. I know she have a little side chick is a habit. Taking you see how to do your thing, but you're right.
Oh.
But good afternoon to Vanessa and Lily.
Hi.
And I love your topic.
Thank you.
Because you know the surprise I have in my life. I was talking about princess and whatsoever. My option just passed, and 2 days back my daughter gave me a surprise, and also she be a person I like her to say good afternoon to all you anyhow.
Yeah.
She's a graduate student. Fireman don't have no education. Fireman don't graduate, but fireman princess is a graduate, well-educated princess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I make her say good afternoon before I give my little 2 cents. Maybe come here a little bit and say good afternoon to the world and my members and members. You see what I'm saying? Great topic. So who knows why I love life, and I so glad to have a beautiful princess in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have enough love and respect for her. Look, the city world good afternoon. Live in international market.
Good afternoon, world.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good.
All right, and congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's it. So if the fireman not been talking to the person,
That was your daughter, fireman?
That not was my daughter.
That is your daughter.
We just spoke with your daughter, yes?
Yes.
Right. Oh, she sounds lovely. Yeah.
She's my princess.
Upa Pusman.
Look at that the family problem. But now we have to love life.
Indeed.
Because Vanessa and Lily, we're glad we're in the world, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And now, when I realize our world we live in, the reason why we're in the world living right now, a lot of people just taking advantage and doing where they're going out doing crazy things. But right now, in our world right now, we have to be like life changers in people's life. You over?
Yeah.
A lot of people are stuck and they like to talk, but you have to talk the talk and walk the walk. Because when you walk in the walk and you talk in the talk, you got to be more positive in your life.
Right.
People watching you as a, how do you call it, as a example. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be life changers in our life. When we live in the matter what we go through in our life, and especially when we go through certain things in our life, we learn to become better person and great people in our life if we want to, because we have a mind of our own, we have a life of our own. You know what I'm saying? So
yes.
Time them are coming now, they're looking for that from us. But what happens now, we live in a world that gets so envy and malice. Even your own mother wants to have a problem with your own child, or your princess, or your son. And now we have a problem. You carry a child for 8 or 9 months. I always say, no parents done bad for the children. Nobody can follow me. Because if I can my princess up there, I love my princess just like I love myself. And I just talk to her every day. She have a boyfriend. I tell her personally, you like the man you have in your life, respect yourself. Even the man have 100 women, respect yourself. Because at the end of the day, you don't get in your good game. Don't follow because you have 100 women and to have whatever. They don't make no sense. Another time I think that's also what I'm saying. You see me? You ready, fireman?
Yeah.
Fireman, what you know, because fireman talk the talk and keep the things straight and balanced. That is the problem we have. If you can just keep out you in the right thing, they're going to do crazy things and they're going to ask us every wrong. There is government not doing what you, but we have to talk to them, we have to make them know we love them, we care about them. We're not do bad things, only making me feel bad, only making me feel shame. I don't want to do bad things to make all the bad and make all the shame neither. So we have to be example. You see me, I don't take too much time because a lot of people have to call. It's a great program, Fireman love the program, and when you change the program to 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, a lot of the world know that. Next time we'll have to make all advertisements in the world know that. And if I want to have one thing to say, a gangster pastor said on the bond carry, why make the world know Fireman love carry for life, because why? If we don't carry no topic, no high-grade urban, no elevation, and you know the rest, they live a family outside.
Right.
No, praise it as a follower, praise it as a creator, because you employ humanity, you give man life, you give man work. You see me, but I take so much time again. Praise is a great man, you're a follower, and I love you for life. Up and running, hot topic, let me tell you, Rivernica people are you listening? Fireman is getting out the radio. Hot topic, Rivernica topic, the world love topic, the world love it. Up and running, Fireman running, bless up.
All right. Yeah, thanks for your contribution. Yes, Pepita, that was Fire Girl. That was Fire Girl. But back on this, we spoke about counseling. But now here's a question. Do we have that level of professional counselors who the child can feel comfortable enough to open up to? And have, because I mean we know the situation with with getting someone into the APU to get counseling, or I do think we have at least one private clinic here.
Yeah, and I know of 1 or 2 people who do private practice as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
But but then the thing is, here we go again with that whole stigma story. there's going to be a stigma attached to her because, okay, fine, you're going to see a shrink,
you mental, or you have,
yeah.
you have-
No, they understand you're playing off. You're
You crazy.
Yeah, you don't have good head.
Yes.
Right. So, we have to consider all those things as well, like how easily accessible are our counselors or our psychologists or psychiatrists. How readily available is it for someone who probably cannot afford it?
I was just going to mention the cost
Yeah.
associated with that.
You know, how many sessions are you going to require? So let's say a session is, okay, let's say $150 a
Mhm.
session. And you're not going to get a resolution in
In
two
two
sessions.
sessions.
So that means you have to budget for at least 6, maybe more, depending on how
How
Exactly.
extensive
And
you.
it's not you that pay for the doctor to go to school, so you cannot tell the doctor give you
How
a
much to-
Wajma.
right.
Now you go and apply for assistance. Bam, everybody knows your business because you got to talk to this one and this one will tell a friend. It
And
could be the-
Dominica is small.
It could be the bank you go to, or it could be how you call it, one of the lending agencies, or maybe a governmental office.
Because everybody talks to somebody else, and the cycle continues and
you did
continues.
nearly and daughter going to. Let's take this call on the overseas line. Talk to us, your live.
Hi, good afternoon. Good program. Thanks for taking my call.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you for calling.
Are you talking about counselor, right? I don't believe in a counselor thing, you know, because how a counselor know what's going on in my head for him to tell me what I have to do. I just don't believe in a counseling thing, you know.
But do you understand?
Counselor there to make money, you know.
But do you understand the whole process of counseling?
Yes, I understand because I have a kid that I had to take him to counseling.
Mhm.
And then when I take him there, it's the same thing going on again when he leaves the counselor. So that is my point. So what is the purpose of a counselor to tell you as a person what is in your head and what you need to do that you doesn't know you need to do?
Okay.
I could do that for my child.
Okay.
Get you.
Understand my point?
All right, I
Mhm.
understand.
Point, you know?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for.
Have a nice day.
Okay.
You
Thank you
too,
for your
thanks.
contribution. You wanna deal with that one?
I mean, mental awareness is very important, and everybody has their opinion. And some may think or believe that counseling, you know, as the last caller said, how can somebody tell me what's going on in my head? But, you know, there's a lot of analysis that has to go on behind that. And what I mean by that is, you know, is in choosing the who to go to, is that person a right fit for my situation? So there's a lot of factors that goes along with it when choosing who to tell your woes to, your
Right.
stories to.
Right. Okay. So and then another thing too, they're not telling you what's in your head. You're telling
No.
them, and based on what you tell
Based
them,
on what you say,
they tell you.
yes.
All right. So we have a call on the local line. Talk to us. Good afternoon. You're live.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
I think sometimes we have to look at that thing holistically. Yeah, people. If you're a brain surgeon, you can tell you can be a fisherman. You train to be a brain surgeon. You have to have faith in the people that are trained. And let me tell you, if you're a teacher, you're a teacher. You train to be a teacher. You train to control your whole staff. That's what you're trained for. In other words, as other people, we have to have faith in our people, man. Your psychiatrist, that's what he studied for. He knows what's going on. He knows how to analyze certain things. That's what he's trained for. Counselors are trained to understand what is going on with you. You have to have faith in them. But what I'm trying to tell you, the child is just 14 years. She don't have to pay jack all. All the schools have counselors attached to them. The government schools, all of them have counselors attached to them. Some of them have their PhD, some of them have their masters. They're very well trained. So sometimes we don't have to diss our people. These people are very well trained. And if she wants, I can recommend one for Mr. Holmes. You know Mr. Holmes?
Yes.
Yes.
Holmes.
He's a very good counselor. I can recommend. And if you're going to charge a big bill, I tell him because of 6, break that down to half for me, please. And he will do it.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
So in other words, I can recommend that to him.
Okay.
Once he says 6, he might even do it for free. You understand? So
Yes.
no, that child is just 14 years. She's in school. So
Right.
you don't have to pay for Jack to say no counselor.
Okay.
You don't have to pay for that.
All right.
So
Thank
in other
you.
words, what I'm saying is that somebody or some people have to take the school people, where is she going to school?
Excuse
She's
me?
going to school somewhere.
She's going to school. She's going to school.
Well, exactly. So
Right.
what the mother have to do is to talk to the principal,
Yeah.
arrange for that child to meet the counselor. The mother have to be. If she wants to be present, she can be present. There are a lot of things that.
But like we said, Six. I don't know if you missed that, but the mother did speak to the school to have the counselor speak to the child, and the child came back and lashed out at the mother.
No, in other words, no, that child is not responsible of herself. She's 14 years underage.
Right.
So the mother have to take hold of that. If she come back and lashing out, you bring her back again. She's just 14. She's just 14 years. She cannot say where she's going and where she's not going. She's 14 years.
Yeah.
You have to take hold of that situation. Do you know sometimes that situation is all falls, the buck falls by the mother, and the mother does clean a little Sophie as well. She's not responsible. Sometimes she could be responsible for all that attitude that a child has. You understand? She herself maybe need a little counseling too.
Well, yeah.
She, the mother, needs to be counseled too, because she may be approaching the situation in a wrong attitude. I know our situation. We had a nephew, and hey, that nephew was giving his mother problem. As soon as I land down in America there, and I start to talk to him one-on-one, I understand what the boy was lashing out for.
Yeah.
And I deal with it, and I get him to do what the mother couldn't get him to do, because I make him understand, my brother, there's more to life than that. And there's certain things you have to learn. And certain of the problems he was going through, I solved it because I knew what he wanted, what he needed. I solved it. So there are little things. You can solve problems, but some people don't want to solve problems because they're part of the problem. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your contribution, Six. Let's take a quick pause. I see we have a lot more comments heating up there on Facebook. And I like what Pepita said there, but we'll get back to that after this little break. All right? Because somebody said they didn't hear too well about the Cadas and wine, so we're going to go back to it again. Okay? All right. Keep it locked.
July 2022 is Cadas Lips a Month in Dominica, and Creole Heartbeat in collaboration with Discover Dominica Authority, Going Global Entertainment, and the Sideman present Cadas and Wine every Friday in July at my mother's house, formerly Evergreen Hotel, Castle Comfort.
Have some fine, soothing wine, dance to hypnotic Cadas Lipso music, and celebrate life over captivating performances from White Fairy, Lobster, Calfa P, JD,
Salina, Lady S, Avia, Triple A Jackson Class, Hixie, Lulu, Roy, and Selman more. Also, Mr. Mix and Prince Wadix. Entrance only $10, and the event will be streamed live by Multi Solutions Inc. Partners include the Lotris Commission, Q95 FM, the Big Station, DG Cell and CCU, the Grand Bay Credit Union, Deepex, We Forward, Heineken Beer, Vibes Radio, Fine Foods Inc., M. L'Argent, TBS Radio, Astafans, TNO, MO News, Valve Ferry, Dublin Dental Clinic, Kubuli, Bob and Sarah, and more.
Free up distress, exhale, and party to pulsating Cadas Lipso music.
Cadas Lipso and Wine every Friday in July at my mother's house. Sakai Malai, Sakai Malai.
Are you looking for that perfect setup for your conference, seminar, or company function? Or maybe you need a low-budget setup for your party, dinner, or private gathering. How about that professional production for your grand concert, festival, or outdoor event? Kyrie Sounds is here to provide you with everything you need. PA system, stage, lighting, microphones, tents, LED digital screens, generators, projectors, crowd barriers, and more. We also offer free event consultation to ensure the success of your special event. Call us today at 612-4050 or 612-1265. Kyrie Sounds, your partner in sound, stage, and lighting services.
As the CEO of my home, I only shop at Astafans. Why? Because I am confident in getting everything I need at the most competitive prices and highest quality. Shopping, oh, so easy. My kitchen is never without Dutch Lady, Chief, Swiss, MP, and Promos products. Not to mention the Astor margarines for my baking. A wide assortment of all canned goods is a must-have for those on-the-go days. But you know what I truly appreciate? Their daily stock of fresh produce catering to our health and wellness, innovative options, and the commitment to the environment. They offer the best line of biodegradable and vegan products. My children love when I go to Astafans because they know I'll bring back amazing snacks. Cleanup is easy with the best detergents, fabric softeners, bleach, toilet cleaners, and disinfectants on the market. Yes! Did I say they have the freshest and cheapest meats? When I give my annual report, my husband must give me my promotion. So wives, mothers, and even fathers, make the wise decision. So much to discover. Affordability that can't be compared. Astafans, right place, right price.
It's the king of clean, make your clothes bright and clean. It's the king of clean, use it in the washing machine.
My place, my clothes and things have to be spotless. Spotless bleach makes your home and workplace healthier for real. Distributed by Springfield Trading Limited and available at retailers island-wide. Call 448-2340 for more information.
Spotless.
Hey mom, congratulations! You've been a boss mom for about a year now, and whew, we are so proud of you. Your little bundle of joy is growing up and developing so nicely, and it's so wonderful to witness. Dutch Lady is here to support you through the next significant stage of your child's growth and development with Dutch Lady Growing Up Milk, fortified with DHA, a key nutrient for your child's brain development and function. Right when those little sponges start soaking up all the knowledge the world has to offer them. This product is strengthened and balanced with vitamins and minerals which supports the immune system of your toddler. You've trusted us with your own dairy nutrition for decades. Now, you can trust us with your children's dairy nutrition. Ensure a healthy and happy toddler with Dutch Lady Growing Up Milk. Dutch Lady, building strong families since 1871. Right here at Astafans. Right place, right price.
Good afternoon to the folks over at Astafans. I hope y'all having a good afternoon so far. So we're back. And we're seeing a comment here, and the person says a lot of parents laugh when their children do things and say that they're small and they don't understand what they're doing, and then it gets out of hand, and then they start complaining.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't start small. She started like 2 years ago. She started at 12. So just all of a sudden your daughter just starts to hit you.
I wonder what kind of child she was growing up.
That would be interesting to know. Now, somebody else here is saying that there's a possibility that the child could be autistic. All right, so she's saying her first reaction was I would smack some teeth out of their mouth. But on reflection, this child could be suffering from autism or something along those lines.
So the first reaction, if they get hit. No.
She was thinking, the person who sent the message, Pepita is saying, her first reaction to that situation was knock someone's child's teeth out.
Yeah, I was talking about the child's, based on her autism comment. I was saying like, okay, so if that is the case, then that is probably the child's reaction. If she does in fact have autism, to react when she gets hit.
Because you hit me, that means it's okay, so I hit you back.
Right.
But then, what about the time when she came home from counseling and she threw the bag across at her mother?
Okay, well, that's
that
explanation.
Could probably be something else, but not autism. But there is some deep-rooted anger somewhere.
There's some root cause of
somebody says counselors let you hear what you want to hear. That is not always true, though. I mean, I guess if they're in it just for the l'argent, they will tell you whatever you want to hear.
I believe there are genuine counselors who actually get to the root
they
of.
Would get to the root cause of the problem, and I mean, they are trained to ask you the probing questions that will get you to inadvertently pull up what you are hiding all the time.
Right.
And there are methods. They have methods. It's not just the talking. Well, that would be for the medical ones, the psychiatrists. Yes. So, you can use hypnosis. You can use medication, whatever it is, to get them to just
get into the to talk.
Yeah. So that I mean, we would recommend that child and the mother get some professional help.
Yeah.
But we still have more comments here on WhatsApp. We have a call on WhatsApp. Okay, to the WhatsApp caller. Just try us back now. Try us back, please. Call us back. Here we go. On the WhatsApp line, talk to us. You're live. Hello. Good afternoon. Can you hear us? Alright, I think we lost you here. Try us back, WhatsApp. Try us back. Alright, make sure you have proper connection when you're calling us back as well, okay? Good stuff. Alright, and I see my screen went a little crazy there, so let's try this thing back again. Somebody else is saying the child has to say what's going on in their head so the counselor can give them the help needed. Yes, I think that's exactly what we were trying to explain. You know, because the counselor is not a mind reader.
Right.
He's not a Gadi's affair.
Or he's not privy to what the situation is.
Right. So it's only through conversation
that he or she will get to the root.
Yeah. And somebody says, from the time the child starts hitting you, that is when they start losing respect for you. And same like what we were saying earlier on. What if it was some abusive situation that caused that deep-rooted anger, and that child figures that, you're not there for me, you don't have my back,
right.
So, why should I want to even respect you or want to tell you what's going on with me, and who do you think you are to come and slap me?
So,
like, hello,
slap you back.
I slap you back. On the local line, Hot Topics, talk to us.
I was just thinking of something, what Ollie was saying. It could be a medical problem too,
Yes.
Do you know that if you have a brain tumor and you don't know your child has a brain tumor, do you know that reaction, the brain tumor can cause that weight is in the frontal lobe of the brain or the back. That can cause the child to lash out,
Yes.
That can cause
And do you know, even last night I was watching a documentary that a lady killed two of her students. When they find out a brain tumor the woman had,
wow,
that caused her to kill two of her students.
Yeah, it's affecting.
Because what it was doing, it was giving her a wrong sense of certain things that she wanted to do. And let me tell you that any scar you have on your brain, in the frontal lobe or the back or the left frontal lobe or whatever it is, that can affect you tremendously. Give you seizures, give you this, give you that. And you see the autism all they're talking about that could be part of it too.
Yeah.
That could be part of it too. So in other words, what she has to go and do is let them do a brain scan for her. Go medically, let them do a brain scan for her. They could see certain things. You understand? So that is one of the treatment they could tell her. Well, the mother could recommend that to her. Do a scan of the brain and see what's going on MRI.
Right.
And see what's going on. There's a lot of things they can do to see what's going on medically first. This, that. They look at the why she's doing that at that age 2 years ago. Blah blah blah. So medically, I tell them they can go the medical way, man, and check that out. But that girl needs the help quickly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's see if we still have that WhatsApp call. Hot Topics, talk to us.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Yeah, I've been listening to you guys for a while, and finally I decided to call today because of your topic.
Oh. Okay. Thank you for calling.
Yes. And I'm actually listening all the way in St. Lucia, actually.
Awesome.
Oh,
welcome.
Welcome.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. So, concerning your subject, there are many situations like this, and sometimes we don't do a proper assessment of what is happening. Many times, our youth react based on what we give them. The children are blank slates.
Right.
And over the years, as they grow with us, we teach them.
Yes.
I'm thinking when I listen to your scenario, it sounds as if that child is reciprocating what her mother is giving.
Yes.
So, to every action, there's a reaction. And most of the time, if the child feels that she's being attacked, she has no choice but to defend herself.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So if you're going to approach the child with anger and then raise your hand,
yes.
What would happen? The child will go into defense. She is a teenager. She is growing
We're losing you there a bit. We're losing you there a bit. Hello?
Sorry about that. Are you hearing me now?
Yes, we are.
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so the child now seeks to defend herself in that regard. I think the mother needs to change the tactic, change the approach. And I think what has happened, this has grown out of proportion in the house. So the child now no longer respects her.
Right.
If that child was raised to respect her mother, respect her elders, the reaction would have been different. And remember, we're now in a different world. We're in a world of social activity on computers and things of that sort.
Yes.
Advice is coming from different angles.
Right.
And so the mother now needs to find advice from these angles also as to how to deal with this situation. The truth about it is these children are, they're focused on their own area. They're looking at themselves. They are very self-centered. Right. Unless we raise the children to be responsible and respectful to us, the children are going to rebel. And so she has a very tough job now to deal with. She needs to seek professional help. She cannot deal with it alone, and she can't deal with it with outside advice only because the child no longer respects her. Right. Until that child is brought to a professional and settled, then the situation can be curbed.
Agreed.
So thank you so much for hearing me.
Thank you for calling.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
Sorry?
Thank you for calling.
Oh, it is a pleasure. Thank you so much. Thanks for hearing me.
Okay, bye-bye. And on the local line, Hot Topics, your live, talk to us.
Hey, Reverend,
thank you.
How old is the child? 14?
The child is 14, yes.
Oh, that child maybe. Sometimes the children just born with those difficulties, even in stomach, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And when they reach at a certain age, 12, 13, 14, they are growing into adulthood.
Right.
And if they, according to who they have around them and how, they've been raised, it reacts at that time.
Yeah.
I think what the mother needs or the parent needs to identify the problem early, who can communicate with, build a relationship with that child. Let that child be able to trust that, that counselor, that child can open up, because let the child open up to you can help the child,
Right.
You have to be able to identify the problem and then you can work with the child.
Yes.
But you have to make that child trust you that child can open up with you. Sometimes she doesn't trust the mother, sometimes she doesn't trust the father or the brother. There's something in her that she cannot say, but she only reacting to it.
Mm-hmm.
And at that age, children grow into adulthood.
Right.
And they need a strong support. So I think at that age, they need to identify the problem, make that child build self-confidence, because some of them is rejection. It's a complex situation, but at that age, it actually shows. But I think the student of confidence needs to build a relationship with that child and let that child open up and then they can help that child.
Okay.
Because unless you don't know the problem, you won't be able to solve the problem.
Right.
So I think you have to be able to identify and work with that child, or who that child has confidence of that child can grow trust into and open up.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your contribution. Leanne, I have a comment here that came in privately, and the person is saying, "Good afternoon, ladies. Good afternoon, Lee." And she says, "My 2 cents. Hitting the child is not the best response. The mother needs to speak with the child either one-on-one or with an objective third party to determine the root cause of the child's anger or frustration, and only then can they start working on the solution and healing their family unit." And she's asking as well, was the counseling session under supervision considering she's a minor? Could that have been the trigger? Well, it's a school counselor.
Yeah.
So usually the school counselor would have a one-on-one.
Would have one-on-one, yes. I
discussion.
believe that's how it
Yes.
works.
Yeah. Let's go back to the overseas line. Hot Topics, good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome. Talk to us.
Very, very interesting topic. Very, very interesting topic. And I think you guys might maybe need, you need a couple of days to really
dig deep.
Yes.
Because this is, now, I don't know if in Dominica you guys can diagnose Asperger and autism you know, because they're kids that could be borderline both.
Right.
And,
Yes.
and they act up. And for, I mean, just going to one of the previous caller that says that the counselor, he doesn't see the purpose of getting a counselor. That's what counselors can identify.
Right.
I mean, in Dominica, I grew up, and God, we all grew up.
Yes.
Yes.
And God help us. We didn't know what conditions that we had. We could have been Asperger, we could have been autism, we could have been borderline. We don't know.
Right.
All our parents told us was to suck it up.
Yes.
Yes.
That is true.
We're living in a time where we can diagnose those things at an early age.
Right.
And not put blame on children and just do the old stuff like spare the rod.
Spare the rod and spoil the child.
Whipping children.
Yeah.
No, that's not how this is. There are lots of conditions that children experience that counselors are able to diagnose and get help and provide remedial applications or actions that can help these children go into real productive citizens.
All right.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you my example, my personal example. I'm in the large corporate company, and we got this LGBT, homosexual, and all this kind of thing. And with the Caribbean, still with the Dominican navel string, I had a big aversion to this going across and breaking bread. You gay? I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. Yo, that was affecting my motivation. That was affecting my productivity.
Yeah.
I had to go seek counsel.
Wow.
I had to go seek counsel. Counsel is where I could rationalize, or they taught me to rationalize and differentiate my feelings, how I feel, how I should react to it, what's causing the reaction, and it's not a big deal. It's just a mindset that, you know, if you look at people as people and not look at their actions and what they do and what they live and how they live their lives, that's none of your concern. You can put that aside and look at, and that's what counseling does.
Exactly.
Counseling sits down and they probe you, they ask you questions, they ask you real deep questions to get out of you what is your reaction.
What you've been hiding inside, what you're suppressing.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's the word. What you're suppressing. And they can identify you, you know, oh, you from, you know, where were you born? Because, oh, I detect an accent.
Right.
Oh, I'm from the Caribbean and blah, 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 and blah.
Right.
And right away the diagnosis switch to my inheritance.
Yes.
My heritage.
Right.
You know, the people and how we do. So as I say, ladies, very, very interesting topic, very good topic.
Yes.
I don't think it's something that you guys should gloss over lightly. I think it's something that you guys need to look into and get maybe, you know, it's up to you guys.
We will revisit the topic, but with you know, as we get more information from the mother of the child, then we will come back to the topic again.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for your contribution.
All right.
Okay, bye. Well, folks, time flies when you're having fun. That is it for us with you this afternoon. The lunchtime news is up next. Thank you for joining us.
Thank
Until
you.
tomorrow. Much love. Leanne, they say you have to come back.
Did you love this show? Then call us at 614-3385 to find out ways that you can support this program. Thank you for tuning in and keep it locked to your genuine sound, Kyrie FM.
Prince City, modern, creative, exciting, from various heat press options to detail embroidery. With years of experience in photography and design, get full